The NASCAR Canada Series, a regular exhibitor at the Motorama Custom Car and Motorsports Expo, was in action at the CTMP Labor Day weekend sprints. The 2025 season has seen an influx of new participants and new contenders, with 6 different winners in the first 9 races, including first-time winners Connor Bell and Will LaRue. We asked longtime driver and EHR team member Jason Hathaway about this parity.
We need more winners in this series. We've watched Cameron win enough. We watched Lacroix win enough. We watched me win enough. Kennington, Ranger. We watched Dumoulin. We've watched everybody win enough. So we need some guys that want to jump in our seats. Down the road, a few years down the road here, and win and take this series. Take this series to the next level. The younger kids are great on social media. They got no fear. They're wide open. So I like that. So we need some young blood in here and propel what we've built.
Hathaway has been involved in some capacity through the 19 seasons of NASCAR Canada, where he has 160 starts, recording 14 wins, 36 podiums, and the 2020 championship. He got behind the wheel for the first 4 races of the season before handing over the reins to a variety of drivers.
Yeah, I mean, I really wasn't planning on running the whole season this year anyways. It was I was going to do the first 4 or 5 races myself, and jumped in the Pro Late model a few times out in Riverside there, and Sunset Speedway did that one as well. But, we had a good deal with Connor Bell and went to Calabogie, ended up winning there, and kind of propelled the rest of our season to keep going. We had Grandma Heidi third in points and owner's points, so that was kind of cool, a little motivation for the team, and we just kind of kept rolling, and we were lucky to find some good young drivers at iCar with Justin Arsenault and Connor Bell coming back this weekend at CTMP, and we had Danny Chisholm in a car this year, and Dexter Stacey. So we've had a gamut of drivers and all guys we know of or met along the way, and it's been great. I've been having a lot of fun. So I let them get in there and sweat it out, and I'll watch from the pit box. Yeah, it's been fun. I mean, Dexter, we've known each other a long time. I've raced with him since he was like 16 years old, so that was fun to get him in the 3 car for a weekend at Shody. I wish we could have tested. We would have had a little better car for him for his driving style and stuff. But he's a little bit of a wildcat, that guy. So, but it's fun. No, it's good learning different drivers and their driving aspects, and we have to tweak our setups a little bit. Adapting to them, and the interior side as well. It's a lot of work, but it's been fun and brings some kind of some young new blood into the series.
Serving as the crew chief at CTMP, Hathaway calls himself the CEO of entertainment for his variety of roles. He says the 3 car is not your traditional rental ride.
You call it a rental if you want, but we're not renting cars to making any. We're not making any money doing renting cars. We're renting cars to put on the racetrack for our sponsors: Fast Eddie, Chaco, HEC, Leland Industries, and then when the drivers bring their potential sponsors, a new sponsor or existing sponsor, we give them the TV side of things on Rev, and give them a championship team to work with. So kind of propels their intro into the series, coming with a championship team. Everybody knows when they get in the EHR car, they have a chance to win. So that's what we want. And things go right in certain days, and we can get a podium or win. We're happy.
Featuring road courses, street courses, and short track ovals from Nova Scotia to Alberta, Hathaway says that NASCAR Canada is the ideal proving ground for young racers.
That's tough. This is the toughest series in Canada by far, and I would run it up against most of the series in the U.S. as well. I mean, with our schedule, the tight short tracks, street courses, road courses, it's definitely one of the best series that goes around, and the cars are relatively on a stock car style with brakes and so on, and shocks. It's not a high end component, but it's an excellent training ground, proving ground. I'm surprised that we haven't had a lot of influx from the U.S., especially an exchange dollar rate. It's a lot cheaper to come and run in Canada, especially if they want road course experience at our schedule, or even just oval. So Vargas was one of them that's come up and did 2/3 of a season, but I'm probably looking at maybe some teams down south that are looking at this series in Canada and saying, hey, why don't we send our young kids up there for a summer and get them some experience on all kinds of different tracks and racing series, and for the cost of it, really, compared to what it is in the U.S., it's inexpensive. So it's it may happen. That's kind of the focus, I think, down the road for some teams. Well, like I said, it's one of the best racing series, obviously, in Canada, for sure. It's not easy to run this series and win, and we always put on a good show. It doesn't matter if there's 14 cars or 28 cars. It's always a good show. It's a great value for sponsors, with the live broadcast and again on the tape delay and as well as live audience. It's good value for the dollar. I know what it costs to run these teams. I know what it costs to sponsor an NHL team, on the hockey boards or ice, and for the value you're getting at all summer at a race program across Canada, it's well worth it.
EHR, or Ed Hakonson Racing, is more than just a team, with the family's business Fast Eddie providing merchandise for the series. Fast Eddie is also a regular exhibitor and sponsor of the Night of Champions at Motorama.
Fast Eddie, the girls at Fast Eddie, actually my daughters and Stephanie and everybody back at the office, they make that happen, and my wife. So they make that side of it happen, but it takes everybody to do it. I mean, we get some of the teams that help out, some of the teams that we get a couple of the teams that are selling their merch in there and doing that thing, so they're posting on social media. So it takes a whole racing family to make things work, but it's been good. I mean, we've been Motorama for God, I don't know how many years, Bryce, you might know, but maybe 25 years, maybe something like that. But it's always a good show. We go every year, and it's just good to get back in March and see the race teams, race fans, and owners, and everybody knows to stop by the Fast Eddie booth and chat and see what's going on for the season and keep the rumor mill brewing a little bit.
Returning to the track for the first time this season after the passing of team and company founder Ed Hakonson, the family is carrying forward his vision for the business.
I mean, we know the motorsports business. I mean, that's what we do. We're automotive related company, family. We've been doing it for 40 years. So the B2B side too in this series, meeting with other teams and sponsors, and it goes further than just a fire suit and some crew shirts and whatever else. I mean, they own factories with 200 staff, and they have a summer barbecue that they need apparel for or whatever, or even licensing, whatever we need to do. But we can help out in the Choco and Fast Eddie side with anything that they need, and it's a spin-off from the race team to the B2B business side. I mean, that's really what we've done, and that's how Ed set it up. I mean, you need something for your company, your day-to-day company. I mean, it's easy. You call Fast Eddie, call Choco, we'll help you out.
Be sure to check out EHR, Fast Eddie, and the NASCAR Canada series online and through social media. The Motorama Custom Car and Motorsports Expo takes place March 13th to 15th, 2026 at the International Centre in Toronto.